Hi everybody, welcome back to day 14 of the Advent Calendar unboxing. I've been getting some really amazing stuff so far, like some nice baking things. We've had some nice crafty stuff, some yarn related things, some really nice useful things, some pretty things maybe not so useful but are just nice to have, you know, like don't need them but want them, so that's nice. So we're gonna get on with today's. I'm just going to go through this fairly quickly because daughter has got her last lot of injections this morning. My little baby's having her injections, so her doctor's appointment is soon, so I'm going to crack on with this and then I'm going straight out. So the video is probably with you a little bit later than planned, just today, purely because I normally video edit and get it straight out to you, whereas this morning I'll video have to pop out for this doctor's appointment and things and then come back and edit and upload it. So it's probably about lunchtime now, I should imagine, that this is being uploaded. Fingers crossed I get it for about lunchtime rather than in the morning. So we'll just crack on with it rather than me babbling on as usual. So these are the ones that are for today. So the one from my mum and the one from my sister. And I thought this one was that high tack, that really sticky tape that I use a lot in my crafting. And this one I was thinking like one of those little books, you know, that are the quick makes, so you know you get like 20 in there and like a page of pattern sort of thing, so the books are really thin. So I'm gonna go with I'll go with my sister's one first. Go from there. Yeah, so managed to guess that one correctly. That's cool. Yeah, so that is what I could feel when I was like an out a bit and then a bit was this. So this is a double-sided clear tape, a high tack, so it's really strong. Once it's stuck, that's it, you ain't peeling this off. So 10 meters by 6 mil, 10 meters worth. That is a good amount there. That's a really good amount. That will last, I say last me a while. You'd think 10 meters of tape would last, but I go through it quite quickly. So but the good thing with this being a 6 mil is a little bit thicker than what I normally use, so I can say cut a bit off and then cut it in half lengthways to make it three-ish mil. Obviously I never cut it bang on, so I'll almost get 20 meters out of it by the fact that I will cut it in half lengthways and get double the use out of it, if that makes sense. So this one has come from Hobbycraft. So it's ideal for most projects. This tape has a very strong bond and can hold most materials together, including glass and metal. It is that strong. It is also heat resistant, therefore ideal for embossing. So if you emboss as well, these things are really good too. Just general stuff it's handy for. The only thing I don't use it for is like my kids' craft, because this is a bit more expensive than normal double-sided or normal sticky tape. So if I use this for everything that my daughter made and let her use it, it would be gone in an hour, because she makes everything. Anything that's recyclable gets used in crafts in our house, so she'd rinse through this so fast. So that's the reason why I don't let her use this stuff, and she just has normal PVA glue, Pritt sticks, normal sellotape, normal double-sided tape that's a bit cheaper than running through this lot. So that's that one. Really handy, happy I've got that. Now let's see if I've managed to guess this one correctly. What am I doing a Jaws theme? It's like 9:30 in the morning. What's doing this for? Oh no! So this is I say Suntoro. I know some people like Santolo. Suntoro London Gorgeous. Me and my mum have got a bit of an obsession with this brand. I just really like their art style, the colours that are used. They're really nice and like bold, but they're very subtle at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like the colours are really nice, really strong colours, but they're also not like really in your face. and the art style of it is always really pretty as well. So this is a 6 character paper pack with 20 designs. Should we get some out? Because they're on the back there, but there's not, I can bring it right up, but it's not the easiest to see, is it? Like, see the individual designs. So I'll just get them out. So it's really nice. It's like the way this thing is like folded up. So I don't know how many, how did it say how many sheets you get? 120 designs, 160 GSM. I think you maybe just get one of each, I assume. Shall we have a look? So we've got this one that's a bit like who's on the front. Just different colour mushroom, but it's the same girl. So that's nice. Then we've got a kind of a teacup. Teacups like that are odd like this and not the same, and when they stack them up like this always makes me think of Alice in Wonderland, you know, like the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. So something like that's probably going to be used for my sister. All of these are plain on the back as well, so I always hate when you get a pad and they're like double-sided for the patterns and you want to use both of them and you can't, because if you cut one side out then you can't use the other. So it's nice that these are actually plain. So we've got that one. Oh, that's very fitting for this year, isn't it? A girl with a rainbow. That's sweet. And we've got a little fairy sitting on a tree stump. Fairy on a mushroom. Pretty. Another one of these teacup designs, but landscape rather than vertical. So that's pretty. Oh, I like this one's dress. I love this mint green with the pink. It's very sweet. Oh, and a little acorn. It's a nice purple dress. And one of these girls, blue. That's a nice simple one with her hair up like that. It's very pretty. Another girl on a log but vertical. Oh, a night one. This is nice. Nighttime one. Nice colours in that. The girl on the acorn again. The girl with the rainbow. This one. So it seems like they all have one where... Oh, that's a nice one. Set like that. And there's that girl with that pretty dress again, and the night one. So it looks like they all have... I'll see if I can show you what I mean. Where am I looking? I'll just get a couple to show you what I mean. Oh, I'm making a right kerfuffle of all of this, aren't I? So yeah, this is what I mean. It's like there's a vertical one, like a portrait one, where they're in like a frame of the character because she's holding a thing, and then there's a landscape one which is a proper picture, so the picture goes right to the edge, whereas this is like in a frame, if that makes sense. So it looks like they've all got ones like that, and then I've done it again here. Pick this one out. She's got the one in the frame, and this one here, which is like the full picture, if that makes sense. So it looks like they all do that. We've got this acorn girl here, which goes with this one here. So we've got those ones. We've got a teacup one, which is this one here. And then we've got, let's see if we can match these last ones up. We've got this girl here with her hair up, and that goes with this one here. The girl in the mint dress, which is one of my favourite dresses, I think. Where is she? Where's she gone? There she is. Which is that one there. Got this girl sitting down next to for it. And then there she is there. They're kind of like, so even though they are all different, they've kind of got pairs that they kind of match up. Because that's that one there with a flower and her hair sitting on the mushroom. This girl here that sits on the log, which goes together. That's a really nice pink border around that actually. And then we've got this girl here. So even though they are 20 different designs, they are kind of got a pair with like a frame and a and an outer, like and a full picture as well, which is really sweet, and I really like them. Like I've used every single one of those, and it's in, you know, with a thing that I like, so I really like Centauro, so that's good. So that's today's ones. The Centauros, if you were looking for something like that, you would just probably type it in, you know, the A6 paper pack, Centauro design, something like that, and I'm sure Google would manage to find it for you. And the Hobbycraft high-tack tape is just high-tack tape that Hobbycraft do, so if you don't have one near you or something like that, you could get it high-tack from loads of craft places, so it's not specific just for Hobbycraft itself. So we'll move on to looking at tomorrow's ones. This is the one from my mum. So it's a round one, fairly big. Got a little bit of weight to it, but not heavy. You can see a tiny bit of red in the top. It does rattle a little bit. I think I may know what that is. I think. I can feel whatever is in it. This is the bottom because it's like sat down there, if you know what I mean. Like I can feel the weight of it down the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, so it's got a bit of weight to it, but not like, ooh, it's really, really heavy. So it's definitely not liquid, not like picking up a bottle heavy. And you can hear it when I shake it as well, that isn't liquid. I think, because I've seen these around, I don't know exactly which one, but I think this is a puzzle. My mum knows I love doing puzzles. You can see it as it rolls over from where the weight is in it. My mum knows I love doing puzzles. I have like 4 or 5 puzzles on the go at a time because I love it. I love doing puzzles, fun and really relaxing, and you know, sticking them together when they're all done and completing it and seeing something and popping it up on the wall. Looks really nice. My daughter has a massive one, like this panoramic one, and it's got Elsa in the middle. It's a Frozen one, and it's got Olaf and Sven and Anna and things like that all over it, and it looks really cool. So she's got that, which we did together, and then we stuck it and got a nice frame, put it on her bedroom wall for her. So I think this is a puzzle. I'm not sure which one, but I've seen like you can get ones like that come in these tubes now. There's quite a lot of different, there's so many different designs. I've seen like food ones that are like make your own pizzas, and it's 2 puzzles. That one looks really cool actually. I'll briefly explain. It's 2 puzzles, and you do one, and that makes the base, and then you do a slightly smaller one, which makes the topping, and you put it on top of it. So you literally layer up the puzzle to make a pizza, which is cool. And there's like Pringles and Pepsi and things like that. And then there's just generally nice, flat, ordinary puzzles that just come in tubes. So there's like novelty ones and nice ones, and I think this is a puzzle in a tube, but I don't know which one, so we will find that one out tomorrow. And then this is the one from my sister. This has got a bit of weight to it as well. Like, it's not really light, it's got a bit of weight to it. I think this may be food again. You know, like last time, got that thing and I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. and I completely guessed wrong, and it was like a bag of those bars, which I haven't eaten my way through. I could so easily do it, but I'm keeping them in my bedroom with where my desk is, so I eat one for breakfast when I'm editing my videos, because I would so easily, oh excuse me, I could so easily eat the whole bag in one go. If I keep it downstairs, I get peckish in the evening after I've had dinner and the kids gone to bed. I would eat my way through it, and that is not good. So I keep them upstairs, so I can't be tempted with them sat next to me. So like how that came in a bag, I think this could be a bag too. Like a bag of something, a bag of chocolates. Yeah, I think this is like a bag of chocolates. And rather than going, oh, that's like the shape of a bag, like how this one came, like it wasn't like this, it was like folded, and I reckon that's what it's a bag of chocolates, and she's like squished it in, folded it over, and then wrapped it. One, to save space with the wrapping paper, and two, you can't guess what it is as easy when you do things like that, because I wrap like that. I won't have something and go, oh, here it is. I like, if it's safe to do, obviously, without ruining it, you couldn't do that with like the paper pack I got. You couldn't fold that in half because you'd ruin it. But you know, for excess packaging, you kind of like fold it in and tuck it in as much as you can, and then you wrap it to use less wrapping paper and kind of confuse who it is that's opening it. If you wrapped everything in the shape that it was, everyone would be like, oh, that's, you know, so obviously this, which I think is why DVDs, books and CDs and games are always a dead giveaway. There's nothing you can do about that, because they're a simple shape. There's no way you can change the shape of it to be like, oh, that's not a game, I don't know what you're on about. Well, that's not a DVD. Oh, that's not the book you've wanted, clearly, because the shape of it and things like that just makes it a giveaway. Whereas the way this is wrapped, I think that's what my sister has tried to do. Because it's, I mean, it's a decent size, and the weight, and the fact that you can hear it, that I can feel it rattling, and it's lumpy, like they're the lumpy bits of chocolate. So I'm going to go with, that is chocolate, that's a bag of chocolate, and this one is a puzzle. And if it is, there's the number, there's the pretty number. If it is, then that's going to be perfect. I will have some chocolate to eat while I do a puzzle. But we will just have to wait until tomorrow to find out if I am correct. So look after yourself, look after everyone around you. See you tomorrow to find out if this is correct. If I can get 2 completely correct answers, like I only got one today, and one of them correct, but I got both of them correct the other day. If I can do that twice out of all of the days, out of the 24 days, I will be happy. So come back tomorrow, see if I'm right, like and subscribe while you are here. I clearly don't want me to get you to do it because I can't even say the words today. So if you understood what I meant when I went, please don't, which is please like and subscribe while you are here to help out the channel, to support me, it'd be really, really appreciated. Thank you to everybody that does do it. It really, really does help. I'm going to stop waffling on, and I will see you tomorrow.